All right, guys, welcome to Johnny Does It All. We're here today. We're going to be talking about some sweet potatoes that I planted in the springtime. A good sure indicator that our sweet potatoes are ready to go is when you start seeing some of the leaves die off and they start turning yellow, from that green to that yellow color. That means that all of the work and all the energy was put into those sweet potatoes down in these pots that I've planted. We're going to go ahead and start cutting these leaves back. We're going to pull out our handy dandy Damascus blade, start cutting these away. Okay, it's one pot. And by the way, whatever's left up on this trellis can be composted. And this is a 100% cotton trellis. So everything you see here, the leaves, the cotton trellis, can all be composted down for your compost pile. I already see some sweet potatoes coming up, which is pretty cool. I just stabbed that one, that's all right though. All right, so this is ready. We're ready to go. Let me put my blade away here. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take these pots, bring them over to the concrete where I've laid down a tarp. We're gonna empty these pots out and see what we can find for some sweet potatoes. Let's head over there now. All right, guys, here we are on the concrete. We've laid down a blue tarp onto the concrete. We have our 4 storage containers that we planted our sweet potatoes in the springtime. We're ready to dump these out and see what we get for a yield. Let's start with one of these right now. Getting one of these in right now. We're gonna simply turn this over, dump it out. Okay. One of the good indicators that I'm seeing already that we have some good sweet potatoes growing is this root system. This root system is so beautiful looking. I know we have something good in here. What we're gonna do is to start breaking these things apart. So take our hands, maybe even roll this over. Okay. Start kind of sifting through. And what we'll do is start tossing some of these sweet potatoes off to the side. Okay. Little tiny ones, that's fine. Some years you get smaller sweet potatoes, some years you get bigger ones, sometimes it's a mix. We'll just start tossing those off to the side. We're gonna go through here. For these smaller ones, people like to make sweet potato candy. That's a perfect size for that. So depending on what your recipes are gonna be, you can figure out with what you wanna do. There's a good size one right there. Okay, so we're just sifting through. There's another good size one right now. Get this off to the side. All right, so I know I have plenty more inside of this pile here that we can start going through. Once I've dumped out all 4 of these containers, we're gonna come back to you and we'll show you what we have for a yield. Let's go to that shot now. All right, everyone, here we are with our yield. Now I wanna make a quick comment about this. Some years are better than others, no doubt. I've been talking to a lot of local farmers and a lot of local growers, and one thing they've all been saying this year is their sweet potatoes did not do very good this year, okay? But I will make this statement. Anything that the Lord blesses us with, we'll accept and we'll take and we'll appreciate. We have here a few different larger type sweet potatoes that we can do for our baking and broiling, okay? And we have smaller sweet potatoes that we can use for our sweet potato candy. Plenty of recipes out there for both. And, you know, I would say that we have at least a couple of meals here with the larger style sweet potatoes. And for sweet potato candy, we can just all toss this in and make our sweet potato candy. And that's pretty much it. So remember, this was very, very low maintenance, okay? So we had those in the pots for about 4 to 5 months, okay? Didn't take much, you know, work at all, very light watering. It just grew. So basically we have this for very, very little work. Obviously, if you had a bigger plot with a bunch of those container gardens, you can grow a lot more sweet potatoes. Remember again, some years will give you a better yield. The weather's just been really inconsistent. It's been sometimes a week straight of rain, and then all of a sudden sunshine, then it's cold, then it's hot. So that's just the perfect formula for inconsistent growing. But again, the Lord has blessed us with this bounty of sweet potatoes, and we're gonna appreciate that. For more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to Johnny Does It All, and make sure you set your notification bell to all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.